There are moments in baseball that remind us why we watch, why we stay up late, why we believe in miracles stitched in leather and dreams written in chalk. And on the night of July 8th, at Oracle Park, with the fog beginning to wrap around the San Francisco Bay like a silent witness to history, one of those moments unfolded. A moment so rare, so electric, so cinematic, that it didn't just end a game, it etched itself into memory. It was the bottom of the ninth. The Giants were trailing 3-1. The Phillies had done everything right. They'd silenced the crowd, controlled the tempo, pitched with command, but baseball is cruel like that, it never promises a fair ending. It simply waits for the courageous to write the last line. Casey Schmitt stepped in first. Cool, confident, and with one swing, he split the outfield with a ringing double. A flicker of hope. Then came Wilmer Flores. No panic, no rush, just precision. A line drive single into shallow center. Now it was 3-2. And 40,000 fans began to rise. That's when Patrick Bailey walked up to the plate. Not just a catcher. Not just a rookie finding his way. On this night, he was the heartbeat. Jordan Romano, the Phillies' closer, was on the mound. He's known for his control, his poise under pressure. But there's something about Oracle Park, about those bricks, that asymmetrical outfield, that odd geometry of the game, that turns order into chaos. Bailey swung, and the ball soared, not over the fence, not into McCovey Cove, but deep into the night sky, over right center, slamming hard into the brick wall with a thud that echoed from bleachers to bullpen. It caromed like a pinball gone rogue, slicing across the warning track in a wild arc. Brandon Marsh turned and ran. Chased it, dived for it, missed it, and then time slowed. Schmitt scored. Flores rounded third. Bailey kept running. First base, second, third, his cleats barely touched dirt. Oracle Park erupted. Every fan screaming, praying, willing him home. It wasn't just speed, it was destiny. The throw came in, too late. Bailey slid across the plate. Safe. A walk-off inside the park home run. Pandemonium. Dugout emptied. Teammates mobbed him. Coaches screamed. Fans stood in stunned disbelief. Oracle Park shook. In a sport that treasures tradition, that writes in slow build-ups and quiet tension, Patrick Bailey had delivered one of the rarest, most exhilarating climaxes in baseball, an inside the park walk-off homer. It's the kind of play you see in Little League dreams, not under the pressure of a major league comeback against one of the NL's top teams. The score flipped, 4-3, Giants. The streak extended, now 4 straight wins. The record improved, 51-42. And suddenly, the Dodgers, who had lost 5 in a row, felt the heat behind them. Bailey didn't just win a game. He lit a fire. Because this wasn't just another win in a long 162-game season. It was a statement. It was a turning point. It was the kind of victory that builds belief in clubhouses, that bonds teammates, that echoes through locker rooms from veterans to rookies. It was heart, hustle, hope, and in the middle of it all was Bailey, helmet flying, chest heaving, eyes wide with disbelief. You could see it on his face. This wasn't scripted. It wasn't manufactured. It was magic. The Giants needed something to believe in. And now they have it. Because baseball, at its best, is theater. It's a stage for heroes, a canvas for drama. And on July 8th, Patrick Bailey became the star of a masterpiece. His play wasn't just about power, it was about intuition, instinct, awareness. It was about knowing your park, trusting your legs, refusing to settle for a double or a triple when glory was 90 feet further. That's what makes walk-offs special. They aren't just wins, they're moments. And an inside the park walk-off. That's legend. So now the Giants ride a wave. A 4-game winning streak. A climb in the standings. A fire lit under a clubhouse that believes in each other. The gap to the Dodgers narrows. The race tightens. The tension builds. And every player in that dugout knows, on any given night, anything is possible. Because baseball isn't just about strength. It's about will. About moments like Patrick Bailey's, when time slows, hearts race, and 90 feet becomes everything. So remember July 8th. Remember the sound of the crowd. Remember the wild carom off that brick wall. Remember the foot race, the slide, the celebration. Remember what it felt like to believe. Because that night in San Francisco, Patrick Bailey didn't just win a game. He reminded us all why we love this game in the first place.